The White House has said that you distributed pro-Hamas flyers. Secretary Rubio said that you created an environment of harassment toward Jewish students. President Trump said, we got to get him the hell out of our country. Why do you think that you are perceived as such a threat?
Because I represent a movement that goes against what this administration is trying to do. They try to portray me as a violent.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Who is Mahmoud Khalil? The sources tell us he's a graduate student at Columbia University. Seems simple enough.
Right, but there's more to it.
Yeah.
He's also a legal permanent resident here in the U.S.
Ah, so a green card holder.
Exactly. And married to a U.S. citizen. That legal permanent resident status is pretty significant.
Why is that so key here?
Well, unlike someone on, say, a temporary student visa, a legal permanent resident usually has stronger ties, more established rights, more protection against just being detained or deported arbitrarily. So the fact that he was held for so long, it kind of signals this might be more than just a routine immigration check.
Yeah.
It points towards maybe a more targeted situation.
Everything Mark's talking about legally is true, but this man is being tortured. He's being tortured in that he was denied the right to be there when his child was born, despite having agreed to every single rule that the facility, that the administration would have wanted to put on him. But then we had to fight when his wife was traveling all the way here with their newborn baby, with the expectation that there would be some humanity at the facility and with ICE to say, we want parents and children together. In fact, ICE's directives say that that's what we want. And yet it was a fight that lasted nearly 48 hours with 50 attorneys, with hundreds of people across the country working to get one man 1 hour to hold his baby.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
And what's really notable, and something we should probably think about, is that while some other students in similar spots were released sooner, Khalil remained detained for that whole 104 days.
So why him? Why the longer detention?
Well, it does raise questions, doesn't it? Did his specific protest activity, focusing on U.S. support for the war in Gaza, make him a particular target? Was his case handled differently, maybe to send a message during that period?
That seems to be his perspective too, right? After he was finally released.
Yes.
He's back with his family in New York now.
And he told Morning Edition, Layla Fadel specifically, that he believes the government targeted him for his protest activities.
I felt like I was literally kidnapped. All the know your rights that I have indulged myself into felt like nothing, because at that moment, ICE made it clear that you have no rights whatsoever.